Today is Thursday, September 21st, and welcome to Sunrise with Wayne and Pat.
And this is the very last Sunrise with Wayne and Pat this season. The last day of summer is today, officially.
I was going to say, make sure you clarify that.
Tomorrow we see the arrival of autumn as Earth passes over that line that takes us into the next season. That's right. September 22nd is the first day, or is when fall arrives. And the first full day, of course, will be the very next day. So happy new season, and I hope you enjoy the last day of summer. Tell everybody where we are.
We are at the Wayne County Services on Aging, which is also known as the Peggy M. Seeger Senior Center.
That's right. And I was just now waving at Lisa Weston. She came in the front door there. Lisa is our exercise guru. She's on every day, Sunday through Saturday, here on Wayne Goldsboro Television. First time at 8 o'clock and then again at 3 p.m. All right? I just thought I'd throw in that unsolicited plug.
That was a plug.
That was a plug, yeah. Okay, what else going on? Oh, what do we do? We talk about what's special about today, right?
What's special, Wayne?
What's special, Wayne, about today? Today is the 21st of the month of September. That means today is the International Day of Peace. This is good. Today is also a National Surgical Technologists Day. I have no idea, do you? Okay, what else is special about today? Today is also special on the 21st because today is National Teach Ag Day. It's World Alzheimer's Day. That's very important. And it's also Rosh Hashanah today. And there you go. That's what's special about today.
All right. What's our trivia question?
Trivia question. I'll ask a question. You think about it, and I'll give you the answer toward the end of the program. It's all about a famous woman. All right? I'll tell you about this famous woman, and you tell me who she is. She was born in Guilford County, North Carolina, near what's now Guilford College, just outside of Greensboro. Well, you take Friendly Avenue and you drive on out till you get almost to the airport, and you're in an area called Guilford College, but at the time it was called New Garden, and that's why that's New Garden Road there. But anyway, she was born there, and then she and her family later moved to Virginia. Once upon a time, she was living in a house that caught fire. And when she was in a house that caught fire, the first thing she did was she grabbed some important papers, and she also grabbed a beautiful, one-of-a-kind portrait of George Washington. And she ran from the house and saved the portrait and saved these papers. Who was this woman born in Guilford County, North Carolina? A lot of people know this person's name. Okay? Very important.
Do you have any hints?
Yeah.
But do you give it away?
It would give it away. I can't give you any hints because it would give it away. Okay? All right.
Okay. Well, we'll wait till the end of the program.
The house, just remember, the house in which she was living caught fire. In fact, it was set fire. That's a hint. It was set fire. She grabbed a portrait of George Washington and in some important papers and ran out of the house, saving the portrait and the papers. Okay, there, that's the question. All right, what else is going on? Salvation Army of Goldsboro needs your help. They are getting ready to start their kettle program for the holidays, and they're going to need 20 or so people, Wayne County citizens, who can help with members in the community that are facing hunger in their homes or needing help providing their family with electricity or shelter, fire victims as well as homeless men, women, and families, community meals, employing 20-plus Wayne County citizens, and more. Now, if you'd like to volunteer for the Red Kettle Drive, the Salvation Army, all you got to do is call this number, 919-735-4811, 735-4811. That's the Salvation Army number. And then tell them that you want to volunteer and that you actually want to help. It's great for civic groups, for church groups, for offices, for Boys and Girl Scouts can do this, ringing the kettle. It's for anyone. So give back to the community today by calling the Salvation Army and helping out with their Red Kettle campaign coming up for the holidays. That'll be coming up very soon.
And all the money stays in Wayne County, is that correct?
All the money, every penny of that money stays right here in Wayne County. Every penny of it does, all right? That's good to know.
It is.
It is good to know. Now, you heard me talking about the Goldsboro Hawks, the semi-pro football team. The semi-pro football team, they had a cookout all set for Saturday the 23rd. Well, that's been either postponed or canceled. I don't remember which, but it's been one or the other. It's either been canceled or postponed. I think it's canceled. So if you plan on going, don't go because they won't be there. The cookout has been canceled for the semi-pro football team, the Goldsboro Hawks. Okay?
All right.
All right. What you got?
The Wayne Regional Agricultural Fair is coming up on September the 28th through October the 7th. There are discounted tickets that is available at your local Walgreens. And I'm going to let you tell about the local ticket or the discounted tickets, Wayne.
Oh, you're going to let me tell them?
I'm going to let you tell them about
Okay,
it.
here's the whole deal about the discounted tickets. You get $2 off. What did you get $2 off on?
Of the admission fee.
$2 off the admission fee if you buy your ticket before September 28th. It's $5 off the rides ticket. Is that right?
$5 off the wristband. It's the
wristband. You get $5 off the wristband if you buy that ticket before September 28th. After September 28th, everything goes to its regular price.
The 27th, not 28th.
I beg your pardon. The 27th. By the 27th. And if you wait until after the 27th, everything goes back to regular price, but you can still buy tickets at Walgreens.
That's correct.
That's correct. So there you go. $2 off your admission ticket if you buy the ticket at Walgreens on or before the 27th. $5 off the wristband if you buy your ticket on or before the 27th. After the 27th, everything goes back to regular pricing, but you can still get your tickets at Walgreens. Is that about covering it?
That's it.
That about covers it. Okay, what else do we have?
We have the Hurricane Matthew assistance through the city of Goldsboro. It's just not the city of Goldsboro, but it's for the whole Wayne County.
That is exactly right. And what are we looking at?
It is the Essential Single Family Rehabilitation Loan Pool Disaster Recovery.
Okay, now what's the number for that?
You can contact the city at 919-580-4359.
That's Shaquille Simpson's office, isn't it?
It is, and it is the extended date is till November 30th at 5 p.m.
That's been extended. Let me also mention to you about Hurricane Matthew. You know, there is a program underway to help clean out the streams and the creeks in the area that since we're on that topic.
Yes.
That were messed up by the hurricane. I mean, there's a lot of debris, there's a lot of junk, there's a lot of old limbs, a lot of beavers dams out there. Now there's a crew that's going to be cleaning out these streams and waterways, everything but the noose. The noose is not included here. But we got a mess on our hands here, and what's happening is that the water will be damming up or backing up unless all of this debris is removed. Now, to remove this debris, these people have to cross your property to get to the streams that are running through or adjacent to your property.
Before you go any further.
Before I go any further, Pat has something to say.
Not necessarily that they have to go across your property, your neighbor's property. There could be like 3 neighbors, and each neighbor was sent a letter so that one neighbor you can go on their property and be able to get through to the other 2 neighbors.
Oh, which means that they wouldn't be going on that property necessarily.
Exactly.
They'd be cleaning out the waterway.
We need your permission.
Sure
we need 90% of
90%?
90%.
90%?
Yes.
So 9 out of 10 people living in a particular neighborhood, they need to sign this paper, and you got this paper in the mail. Now, if you need to get another copy of this, you can call Soil and Water to get another copy of this, can't you?
Yes, at 919-734-5281, extension 3.
Extension 3. 3. What was that number?
919.
919.
734.
734.
5281.
81. I knew
Yes.
that.
And Soil and Water is encouraging all landowners that receive the letter to please sign it, turn it back in, so we can have 90% and we can start this before we have another hurricane or another heavy storm.
Yeah. If we don't get the 90% from each neighborhood, then they won't come and clean out. They will not do it.
That's correct.
They won't do it. So they have to have at least 90% of these neighborhoods signed. So if you got a letter in the mail from Wayne County Soil and Water, that's what it's about. There's no charge to you here. There's no money exchanging hands. This is a service that's being offered, but they have to have permission to go on your property to get to those creeks and those streams. So if you got a letter, then you have to respond. You should respond. Please respond. This is not a gimmick. It's not a scam or anything like that. It's free of charge. They just need to clean out the waterways so that the water doesn't back up and cause more serious problems the next storm we have.
The county was granted one grant, and Soil and Water was granted another grant. So there's 2 grants that has been awarded to do the stream cleanup.
Yeah, it won't cost you anything. The grants are paying for it.
That's correct.
That's Ulysses S. Grant, Kirby Grant, Bill Grant, Harry Grant, the Grant brothers. They're paying for it. What?
Let's talk about the downtown public art for sale.
Let's talk about the downtown public art for sale.
Between now and October the 5th, you can arrange to purchase any of the great pieces of artwork currently located downtown. And most of them are either in the roundabouts or in the seating areas downtown.
That's right. Go ahead.
You can contact Downtown Development at 919-735-4959 to make arrangements to purchase one of the pieces of artwork. There's 4 pieces.
It's 4?
There's 4.
It's
The
4.
Sound of Elements, the Skywalker.
Wait a minute. The Sound of Elephants?
Elements.
Oh, elements. Well, where are the elephants?
There's no elephants. They may be coming though.
Oh, okay.
Skywalker, Mates, and Humble the Dino. How cool would it be to have Dino sitting in your front yard, Wayne?
That's pretty cool. Have you seen this dinosaur downtown? That's pretty cool.
He is.
Yeah. He is $64,000. I am not joking. So there you go. Have your own pet dinosaur. Doesn't eat much. Doesn't eat anything, does he?
No, don't even have to water it.
Doesn't mess in the yard or anything like that. He just sits there and looks dinosaurish. Dinosaur? You remember Dinosaur? Dinosaur, I beg your pardon. Ish. Anyway, that's it. 64 grand. But that's the most expensive one. The others are a lot less expensive. One's only $1,700.
That's correct. So from $1,700 to $64,000.
That's right. Okay, what else we have?
Let's go to our interview today, Wayne.
We're going to go to our interview today, Wayne.
Adam, Nora, David, Robert, Edward, William, Sam. First, phonetically.
Today we're joined by Sergeant Jason Adams of Crime Stoppers with us here today. Tell us about the crime of the week.
Yes, sir. Good morning.
All right, Sergeant, what's going on?
Well, today we're going to be talking about a homicide that actually occurred Sunday evening, time, or Sunday morning, I should say, late evening on Saturday.
Okay.
So it was May 28th, just after about 1 a.m. Over in the area of Hollowell Street. So not far from the courthouse area.
Oh, okay.
And everything. So there was a shots fired call that came out, and officers did respond, and when they responded, they actually located a 18-year-old male and student of Goldsboro High School that had been shot. His name is Descante Bryant. And everything.
18 years old.
18 years old.
My goodness.
Just finished his junior year. Was going to be going into his senior year of high school. He was found, suffering a gunshot there on the front porch area of the 400 block of Hollowell Street.
Okay.
So he was actually taken away from Moore Hospital and everything, and then was later airlifted to Vidant Medical Center in Greenville, where he was listed in critical condition that evening. And the next day, on Monday, around 11 o'clock, we were notified that he actually succumbed to his injuries and passed away. So, there was, again, shots fired that came out, call and stuff and such. Other than that, we're really looking for anybody that has any information. This is a young kid. He had a lot still going for him, and everything, and at a young age, still in high school.
18 years old, terribly young. Of course, you don't want to see anybody get murdered like that, but it's worse. The younger they are, the worse it is, it seems.
Correct.
But, so what do we do?
So anybody has any information, as little as it may be, is important. So they need to call Crime Stoppers. They can call and text. you know, this gentleman being so young and everything, you know, and you know, any of his friends, you know, any of the people that, you know, knew him and stuff, you know, they might, you know, hear something, but again, being young and fearful, you know, they can call Crime Stoppers. They remain anonymous. You know, they are eligible for a reward and stuff if it leads to the felony arrest in the case and stuff. So, but you know, they're not going to have to testify in court. They're not going to have to give their name. They don't have to give their phone number. Don't have to give any information about themselves other than what they're hearing about this case and or any other cases, truthfully.
And you assign them a code name?
Yeah, they get a code name or number.
Number?
You know, it's a name or number that they establish with me, and that's only used for the purpose of Crime Stoppers. So it don't associate with their gender or any identity or anything like that. So it to help protect them, their identity, and keep them anonymous.
So they do not have to testify. They do not have to give their name. You have no idea who they are, and you don't want to know who they are.
Correct.
And if you give information that leads to a felony arrest in this case, you stand to receive an award or a reward.
Correct.
For that information. And what's that number, sir?
That is 919-735-2255.
919-735-2255. Sergeant Jason Adams with Goldsboro Wayne Crime Stoppers. I thank you, sir.
Yes, sir.
Andrew, Adam, Nora, David, Robert, Edward, William, Sam. First, phonetically, Adam, Henry, John, Adam.
Welcome back to Sunrise with Wayne and Pat.
We're back.
Yes, we are. What do we have going on?
Hope you enjoyed that interview, by the way. What do we have going on? What is this? Oh, the walking.
We are walking.
This is walking. We're walking.
Walking.
Go, Wayne, go. Yeah. Go, Wayne, goes. The next walk is coming up.
September 21st.
That's
Which
today.
is tonight.
That's tonight.
Yes.
That's tonight at 6 p.m. and it's at Dee's Memorial Park in Pikeville. Now, all you got to do is go to Pikeville, go through the traffic light, if you're coming from Goldsboro, and Dee's Memorial is up on the left, just beyond the school or near the school there, up on the left. You can't miss it. It's a nice, big, open area, and that's where you're going to walk. All right, that's at 6 o'clock tonight. You only walk for an hour. If you want to walk longer than that, that's up to you, but the weather is just perfect. Isn't it nice?
It is nice.
It is beautiful. We're having this week has really been some nice weather. But there is a little rain. There's a little rain in the forecast. And we had some rain. We've had a little rain. But the first 3 days of this week were gorgeous. So, there you go.
And then next Thursday, which is the 28th,
Yes.
we'll go to Wayne Hospital.
We will?
Yes.
That's where the next one is?
That's where the next
And that one
Go Wayne Go Walk is.
That also begins at 6 p.m. And that's a Thursday on the 28th, right?
That's correct.
Excellent. Go Wayne Go. And if you have any questions, you can go on their website at gowaynego.org, right?
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
Gowaynego.org. You sure?
I'm sure.
No, you're not. I'm sure.
Blood drives. We have the first one coming up October the 10th. It will be at the Wayne County American Red Cross, which is located at 600 North George Street.
That's right. And if you have any questions about that, it's 735-7201. And they like you to go online to redcross.org and download the Red Cross app. And that way you can number one, you find out where all the Red Cross blood drives are. And you also find out, you can also make an appointment. They like you to make an appointment for the blood drives as you go. But you can do that with the app, the Red Cross app, redcrossblood.org. You can also get a lot of great information from that app. So again, that's on October 10th, and it starts at 1:30 in the p.m., 1:30 in the afternoon. If you have any questions, their number at the office there is 919-735-7201.
That number is?
919-735-7201. Somebody is standing by. You can have that one.
Thank you.
All right. Okay, when is this?
This is Operation Medicine Drop. That is also in connection with Kids Fest.
Kids Fest.
That will be
This Saturday.
This Saturday.
This Saturday.
That's correct.
That's
the 23rd.
right. Okay.
And it starts at 10 o'clock until 2. It will be at Berkeley Mall, and it will also run over into PetSmart parking lot as well.
We got overflow parking.
We do.
It will be.
The event has just exploded, and
There's parts all over the city.
is.
Yeah. Anyway, we got parts all over the place.
The Operation Medicine Drop is located in front of K&W at the mall.
Yeah.
You can just pull up, give you medicine. The officers will take your medicine. Make sure your information is marked out. In case it's not, they will have a black marker there that they can mark out your information.
Now, I got to say this. You know I am an extremely serious person about everything. Anyway, this is a very serious issue because people leave medication in their medicine cabinets or around the house all the time, and they just forget about it and go, well, it's not hurting anything. I'll just pour it down the toilet or pour it down the sink. That's not good.
That's right.
That is
Because what
not
does that harm?
That harms the water system. Because if you can imagine, you're only one person, yeah, but what if, we're 130,000 people here in Wayne County. What if only half of them poured medications down the sink? That's 60,000 bottles of medication going into the water system all at one time. That is not good. You can't do that. It does more harm than you could possibly imagine. So, and you don't want somebody to accidentally get a hold of your medication either. So what you want to do is you want to go ahead and black out your name and the prescription number on that bottle and take it over to Berkeley Mall during the Kids Fest event coming up this Saturday, 10 o'clock. Is that right?
That's correct.
Is that right?
That is correct.
Okay, 10
so
o'clock.
Unused, unwanted, outdated, prescription, or over-the-counter medicines, take it to Kids Fest.
Unused, unwanted, untied, under where? Anyway, take it to Berkeley Mall.
Yes, in front of K&W restaurant. That's where the Operation Medicine Drop is located.
They're going to be standing right there, aren't they?
Yes.
You don't even have to get out of your car.
No.
How about that? Make it easy for you.
Drive up, drop it off, pull out.
Also during Kids Fest, this is really big. This is really, really big. They've been doing this a number of years. They've got child safety seat checks. That's always big and important. They got the big truck rodeo, oh boy, which is fire and rescue vehicles. They've got the Operation Medicine Drop, the smoke alarm sign up. They've got fingerprint and photo IDs for youngsters. They've got pet safety. Safety your pet. That's what you got to do. Anyway, door prizes, compete to win bicycles and stuff like that. Anyway, that's all coming up this Saturday at Berkeley Mall. Berkeley.
It is. And the event is to educate children and their family about health and safety in a fun environment.
Oh yeah, yeah. Don't tell the kids they're going to go learn something about health. Yes, they don't want to do that. Tell them you're going to go have some fun. You're going to go look at fire trucks and stuff.
Yes.
Now they'll jump all over that. Okay.
That's right. And it's free and it's open to the public.
And it doesn't cost anything either. Now coming up in November,
Yes.
and I mentioned this now so you can get ready for it, is the Veterans Day Parade. It's November 11th.
Well, you have to have time if you're going to participate, Wayne,
If you're going to participate, Wayne, you got to have time.
because you got to get your ideas together.
Get your stuff together, man. Yeah, Wayne, come on. Really, some people. Anyway, get your stuff together. It's November 11th, 2017, and it starts at 11 a.m., the 11th hour on the 11th day of the 11th month, Veterans Day. And as long as you have a patriotic theme, anybody can be in this parade. But they got to know you want to do this.
That's right.
They got to know you want to do it. So here you go. I'm going to give you
Let me tell them an easy way.
I'm going to turn this over to you. She's
If
going
you
to
go
handle
to
it.
waynegov.com,
Wayngov.com.
scroll down to current topics, and you will see a list to your left. And if you scroll down the list, you may have to click view all because there's so many topics.
That was your left. Their left's over here.
There's so many topics. If you'll just scroll down, you will see the Veterans Day Parade. There's a link for the entry application. If you'll click that link, you can fill out the application and return it back to the Wayne County Veterans, Patriots, and Coalition by November the 6th.
So you got a lot of time, but you need to go ahead and do it now. Do it now.
That's right.
And the Veterans Day Parade starts at 11 o'clock, as I said, on November 11th. That's a Saturday in downtown Goldsboro. Okay? Excellent. Excellent.
So let's go back to our trivia question.
Oh, the trivia question answer. Who was the little girl who would grow up to be a very famous person who was born in Guilford County, North Carolina, in an area that is now Guilford College, just outside Greensboro? There's, in fact, a monument there dedicated to her birthplace. And she grew up to become a very famous person who, when her house was caught on fire, purposely, her house was burned, she picked up a portrait of George Washington and some important papers and ran out of the house, saving this important portrait because it was an original and it was the only one. And the important papers were the Declaration of Independence, a copy of the Declaration, and some other stuff as well. But her name was Dolly Madison, James Madison's wife, Jimmy and Dolly. Yep, excuse me. That was Dolly Madison. And by the way, just to show that anybody can become president of the United States, James Madison was 5'4", our shortest president. But he was a brilliant man. He contributed greatly to the Constitution, greatly to the Constitution, and other stuff. Plus, he was president. And that's our trivia question answer.
I think that's going to do it for us, Wayne.
Is that it? Is that going to do it for us, Wayne?
That's going to do it.
Okay.
Remember, like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and see us on YouTube at Wayne County Government.
So today is Thursday. That means tomorrow's another day, and that means we'll see you again tomorrow. And until then, I'm Wayne Alley.
And I'm Pat Garner.
And this is Sunrise with Pat and Wayne, or with Wayne and Pat. Is it Pat and Wayne or Wayne and Pat? It's Sunrise with us. It's,
Sunrise with Wayne and Pat.
That's what I meant to say.